What time do you have to be in
We
Mombasa tomorrow?
oh, so eight is the flight. So
8.
yeah, 7:30. Well, everybody, we're live.
What's
It's
going on, everybody?
the 16th of October, Monday, 4:30 ish.
Yep.
We're on Fiji time right now,
Um,
and yeah,
sorry. We got to be in Mombasa by what time? We got to figure out some business here.
hmm so 8 the flight. So we have to
So,
be there before 8.
but they fly in at 8.
Yeah, so 8:30. I think 8:30.
They'll be in
8:45.
back in Mombasa.
So let's
So if we want to
try
get
and
some
have
more shots, we
yeah
got to be there by 7.
yeah. Let's do the shots
Be,
before they
be
come
there by 7 o'clock.
to the
Okay.
market, pick up the grog
Okay.
shabu.
Yeah. Do the shop.
What else? Yeah, do the shots first. By the time they come home, we'll be just hanging around, have coffee or something
Set.
while we're waiting them.
Set.
Bola, bola bina ah.
Should we go live on Facebook or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just go on for a little while and then let them jump back here.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So in the meantime, how how was your weekend? What was your weekend like?
What was my weekend like?
Hmm.
Um, what did I can't even remember what we did now. We just laid low,
Hmm.
and then went to sub yesterday, and then
Well, Sub was I mean not Sub. Sorry. Saturday was a big day for us.
what did we do? Oh yeah, we launched the website, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's already in the past, so I've moved on. But yes, we launched the website on Saturday. I think you guys are ready for the support,
Yes.
and yeah, so far so good. It is. You guys have been coming through, putting some orders in. Some stuff is sold out, so we'll be working on restocking that over the next little while here.
Mm.
But overall, yeah, hop on there, walkafarms.com/store to yeah, grab yourself some merch.
Mm.
Get this T-shirt, you can get the Sulu umbrella, bucket hats, the whole shebang.
Nice.
And then yeah, we'll be dropping some more stuff probably every 6 to 8 weeks. We'll probably drop some new items on there.
Mm.
So it's good.
With the limited uh,
Some
stocks,
jerseys and stuff like
jerseys.
that. Yeah, yeah. We'll do some jerseys and whatnot, stuff like that.
Nice. And Sunday we went to Sabu.
Sunday we went to Sabu, chilled there with some friends. And then this morning we had the game, Fiji game.
Oh man.
So yeah, what a game, eh? What a game.
Yeah.
It was ups and downs. Oh, it's kind of like it was not really one that I was that stressed about.
Mm.
I kind of felt like Fiji could always come back at any moment. And they did. I mean, like for anybody who's watching right now and feel is like um yeah, man, you can buy a t-shirt, just hop on the website, walkafarms.com/store. And so if you guys want to pay by credit card, if you have MasterCard or Visa, whatever it is, or you can pay through M-Pesa or MyCash. So just hop on the website, just follow the instructions very carefully, and you'll get. We're shipping free. Shipping is free right now, Fiji wide, and you guys can see all the rates for like Australia, Canada, New Zealand,
Mm.
UK, US.
Mm.
So, what up, Fiji kiddo from the Central Coast? What's the Central Coast? You're talking about like Singapore?
Yeah,
Is that Central Coast or is that Central Coast like of Eastern Australia?
yeah.
Romulo, Naya
Yes.
level. Yes, yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah, so the Fiji game was exciting and disappointing and yeah, just ups and downs. What did you guys think of the New South Wales? Oh, okay, I get it. What did you guys think of the Fiji game? like yeah, I always thought Fiji come back, and like for anybody here who thinks or like who forgets, like or like loses hope, like whoa Lucy, or like oh lose hope, like you hear all these comments like during the middle of the game, and it's like, dude, how many times do we have to watch Fiji play before we like
Yeah.
remember like they can come back at any moment? Like it always happens time and time again. So
Mm.
it's not surprising that they scored 2 tries
Mm.
at the end.
Was it? I think did they score 3 tries?
Uh, yeah, but right at the end they
Oh, you
scored
mean
those
at the
two,
end?
right?
Yeah.
Because the first one was with Mata, and then Botitu scored, and then
Rabbi.
Ravai scored. And
Nice.
yeah, I mean, like, there's so many things. Like, I mean, some people say the ref had some bad calls, and then some people, and then like we missed a couple kicking opportunities,
Right.
you know, from
Yeah.
the boot, which would have changed the game. We would have been come out on top.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and like I think, yeah, we had some trouble getting the ball flowing, I guess, a little bit, but like overall, I mean, I would mean, I was saying with Tui, can you guys imagine, like, hey, Bula KJ, what's going on?
Pulau Hewane, Pulau Pakarua. Hello from Nandi.
What's
Tol-
up? What's up?
Tolomina.
Fiji played okay. So Manu says Fiji played well in this World
Mm.
Cup. Thank you for the comment, Manu. You guys, you got to comment. Otherwise, I'm not going to do these because that's the whole point of like doing this stuff. So you guys like talk back with me, so I can like chat. So please chat. Fiji played well. Manu says in this World Cup. To be honest, little mistakes cost them the game. That's it. Yeah, totally agree. Like we get so close, and then we just like, especially in the previous game with Portugal,
Mm.
and we had a few of this game not as bad, but just like handling errors, just like to capitalize. And so,
Mm.
yeah, we just get so close, and then so close and so far, like so close by a point, and then or at least like a few points, and then now you gotta wait 4 years, right?
Mm.
You gotta wait 4 years for the next one.
They should be just like we were talking about, right? Like, just keep playing together.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying today. I'm like, imagine if they just take this team and just like go straight to the Ndrua. Like, but that's the thing. Like obviously the budget's not there. Players have contracts. This is a total um, imaginary world that we're talking about. But like,
Mm.
if they just took this team, went straight to the Ndrua, play the next like 4 seasons of Ndrua and test matches together, and then went to the next World Cup. Do you guys think that would work? Like, is
Mm.
there a world in which we could just flow our Ndrua team into a Fiji team? But I guess like then it's on players, like because everybody gets their own contracts and they make their own decisions to go where they want to go, right? So
Yeah.
not everybody's gonna stay, but that would be pretty sick, eh?
Mm.
Okay, we got some comments coming in. Sweet. Fiji played fantastic in this World Cup, says Anna. Anna, thank you. Bula from New South Wales. Hold your heads high. Yeah, totally agree. Bula John, it was a great game. Little errors here and there, but overall, it was a good game.
Mm.
They put Fiji on the world stage. Yeah, totally. Look, this Fiji side should be. Wait. We gotta rugby and keep building for the next World Cup. I know that's what I'm saying. Is like I wish there was a
Yeah.
way to like just take this group of players, coaching staff, management, and just yeah. The hard thing is that World Rugby doesn't look after
Mm.
us, and like nor should we expect to just give us free handouts, right?
Mm.
But like this whole like classification of like, well, you guys tell me. Like I hate this like tier two,
Tier
tier
one.
one classification thing. I think it's stupid. Why is there sorry guys, we're gonna talk a lot about rugby today because that's what's on it right now. But why is there a tier one and tier two? Like, not bad for a tier two nation, or like for a tier, like for competing. It's amazing to see Fiji competing with tier one nations. It's like, yeah, you see where Ireland made it in the World Cup. Yeah, Fiji made it just as far as Ireland did.
Mm.
Ireland happens to be ranked number one, and Fiji number seven or whatever.
Mm.
But like, why? Why is there classifications like this in World Rugby? Why do we get called tier one and tier two? So this automatically the fact that there are like these like weird classifications
Mm.
tells me that like you only have a classification so that you can categorize so that you can treat them differently, right?
Yeah.
So like why categorize us in the tier two status Is that like maybe there's an answer for that? Maybe there's a reason for having a tier 2 and tier 1 setup in World Rugby,
Right.
but like make it known to us because like it feels weird when we're like at the same stage. We just beat England, then we beat Australia. Like we beat England before the World Cup, then we beat Australia in the World Cup. We pretty much beat Wales, and it's like, oh, not bad for a tier 2 nation. It's like, what are you talking about?
Mm.
And so like if you want to remove the stigmatism from people's like thoughts and minds about like people being racist or like refs being like making calls like treating tier 2 nations unfairly, then just get rid of tier 1, tier 2. Just start calling them just teams that qualified for the Rugby World Cup, right?
Mm.
I mean, like, what? Like, if you don't, if like, there's ways to address problems like physically, and then there's a way to address problems like psychologically. Like, I heard the story about the London, what is it called, the Tube, guys? What is the subway station or the subway system called? I think it's called the Tube, but people are getting frustrated because the Tube was very, very slow. All right. And people are getting angry because it takes so long and they weren't very happy with the public transit system. So what they did was they did not, hey, buddy. Oh, it's a random little dog here. Instead of making the subways faster, or instead of making the tube more efficient and making the trains faster, they just put up on every station, they put like a little dot, like so you
Mm.
could see where the train was coming, like dot,
Yeah.
dot, dot, and you could see it making its way towards you. So instead of actually like it would have cost them like billions of dollars to change out the trains in the tube.
Mm.
Instead of doing that, they just changed people's perception of the their current reality by giving them a tracker. So the same thing like with elevators.
Mm.
Why like why are you able to like count the floors in an elevator? Why is there elevator music? To help you pass the time. So that you're not just sitting there with your mind like this takes forever. So it's like the same thing. Like if you want us to stop thinking that like refs are racist, then stop calling it tier 1 or tier 2.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because like we feel like we're categorized. What
Mm.
do you guys think?
Gotcha. Bulajan, Fiji played just as well. The other losing quarterfinalists, all very close results. Fiji is up there with the best of them.
Yeah,
Bula Uzumaki, Bula Sulita. Well, I feel that after Rugby World Cup France 2023, 15's got a lot more followers here in Fiji and could be just as popular as Sevens now. This World Cup team was the most followed I've ever seen.
yeah. So, dude, check out this dog. Where the heck is this dog from? It's walking up on the veranda.
Oh, this is a
Shh,
series.
shh. Oh shoot. Okay, sorry. Lucky dog. Just walking around like the big chief around here. It's
Hey.
so the thing about what's up everybody? What's up? Underground. Yeah, the tube. Okay, it is the tube. Okay. So um yeah, what was that last comment? The dog made me
Well,
lose my
I
train
feel
of
that
thought.
after Rugby World Cup
Yes,
France,
that.
yeah,
So like the
a lot
last
more followers.
team for us to make it to this stage was in 20 we're in 2019, 2015 team,
Mm.
right? When we made it to the 16 years ago, right?
What? 2007
It
quarterfinal.
was 15, 11, 2007.
Mm.
The Kelly Liuere team,
Yeah.
all those guys. Ifremi Rovanga,
Mm.
like Moji Volovola,
Mm.
uh, those guys. Like that was my era of team that I remember, like that got me in love with rugby.
Mm.
So like now this is this team for this next generation, right?
Yeah.
Like this is like all these like you see kids and they're running around here, like literally there's kids that are playing in the background here,
Mm.
and they're just like running around saying like Kuruvoli, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just like all like saying Tetitela, like they're like these guys are like the new stars, right?
Mm.
Whereas like for us, like we're like William Rada,
Yeah.
Serevi,
Yeah.
like all these like old
Nicky
school
Little.
Nicky
Yeah.
Little, yeah,
Yeah.
like and everybody was like doing the like Johnny Cash, be small.
Smiling. Mackenzie.
Oh yeah, now Mackenzie, and everybody's like Mackenzie. Or like so, yeah. That's the thing about this new team is like
Yeah.
that's who you guys are to us, right?
Mm. Again, from Sweden, I reckon we can thank the road team for that. We only
Yeah,
had players based in Europe or tier one countries, which
yeah,
hardly anyone watches. Watching the draw, Fijians knew and loved the players.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, for sure. I think it's uh the like w- many like rugby is all that matters as far as a sport in Fiji. Soccer too, like, but um, I guess not to the level that rugby is, right?
Mm.
But with the journalism laws and with people that like, we have players that go all over these places, but like we don't get to see the coverage because we don't.
Yeah.
Our TV stations don't have the rights to the
Yeah.
footage. So like I'm looking forward to the next 10, 15 years when these TV stations and all this stuff is made obsolete.
Mm.
Just like seas and banks and everything will soon be like non-existent
Mm.
to the point where we can just log into something and just watch like Bati play. We can watch like Tusue play. We can
Mm.
watch Tusova play. Like when was the last time any of you guys watched like one of their full games?
Yeah.
But they
Just
play very high
highlights.
level rugby
Mm.
all the time, and they make
Mm.
very good money doing that. But like we don't have the you know ability to find it or
Mm.
to stream it. You
Mm.
want to stream it, but it's like you know you don't know when the schedule is. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, if the new Super Rugby like situation happening will be very very helpful for Fijian rugby.
Mm.
Um, yeah, like it was painful for me, like because we've been following these Super Rugby guys for quite a long time, like not quite a long time, but like this last season, like we all became very big fans of them, like
Mm.
Ruto Manda, Yosef Omasi,
Yeah.
Rosese, and so like and you don't get to see these. A lot of those guys didn't get a lot of playing time,
Mm.
and so it's like, I want to see them play because I know how good they are.
Mm.
Um, and it's not that because they weren't good; it was just the fit of the team. And so, for anybody also who says that like he didn't, Rawalui didn't play players because they're not good, it's like you just you have the 33, and every single person on that 33 is just as important as the next person.
Mm.
Like I never played that high level of rugby, but like you're the players who don't play also help you win because like those are the guys that like you're tackling, that you're rucking against, that you're doing team runs against all week long. They're the guys who are fighting you in the line out or in like the scrum. Like you gotta have people to like practice against, right?
Mm.
And so all these players definitely played a role. I think it was just like we see how excited we're getting about
Mm.
Lindrua and the fact that those players weren't on the field sometimes. Like, I just want to see Masi out there. Please put Masi out there.
Yeah.
But you know, you have like if Masi out of 10 is like an 8, then you have like a and Randa and Tusovase are both 8s as well, right?
Mm.
As far as like their ability. I mean, those guys are getting older now, like the years they might have another World Cup left in them.
Mm.
But like they've even if they're all at the same level, Randa and Tusova have played together before. Like they know each other's like
Yeah.
how they like the
Yeah.
lines they like to run, the communication styles. So like automatically, even though Yosef Masi is just as good, he might not get the selection because of this like the way that they play together,
Yeah.
right? I think,
Mm.
but too good, man,
Mhm.
too good.
Sam.
Ref Sada, yeah, I know that last call. Hey, everybody's complaining about that last call,
Oh yeah.
Hamza. Yeah,
Sam.
it was what?
Good.
Oh, okay, yeah, Ireland. Yeah, so Tui's a big Ireland fan, but
Yeah.
well,
Don't laugh, Steph.
after Fiji's loss, I played Past Lives and stared at the sunrise. Damn, it was sad. Past Lives, what's that? Or do you know that song?
Past life.
Past Lives song. No, we're gonna listen to it.
Oh, past life.
Okay, too
Mm.
depressing, man. It's too depressing. Ameo, damn, it was sad. Yeah, no doubt. Just see it. Past lives. Just crying out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't crying. You're crying.
That was me yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
actually crying.
Mm.
Tui's exhausted after that Ireland game.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Talk about that.
Yeah. My face is puffed up. I'm about to go for church. Like, hey, what's wrong with your face?
You're actually crying.
Oh, it's just like, yeah. I was crying the whole morning, bro.
Tui never started cheering for Ireland until this World Cup. He's just going on the bandwagon.
Hey, no,
Huh?
no.
You just
I've
see,
been,
oh,
I've
Ireland's
been,
getting good.
I've been
Cheer for
an
Ireland.
Ireland fan for a long time. Yeah.
Oh,
When they beat New Zealand last year, like, ooh, boy, that was a game I watched over and over again.
Really?
Yeah, the autumn nations. They they beat New
I'm not gonna
Zealand.
lie. I started cheering for Ireland when they beat the All Blacks in Chicago, and I think it was like 2016.
Mm,
I was like, "Woo, new
yeah,
fan."
yeah,
So I mean,
they're
like they've
really good.
been, yeah, I didn't really care about them until that time because somebody beat the All Blacks. I
Uh,
just cheer for whoever beats the All Blacks, basically. The All Blacks suck. All Blacks go down.
Bundy deserve better. Justice for Bundy.
Justice for Bundy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
It's
about
up to you.
justice for Fiji? Huh?
So, yeah. Doesn't have
It
a
looked like, yeah,
silverfish
Hamza.
anymore.
Like it looked like all the players were confused. I actually need to rewatch that last play because I was also, or the players were like
With
really complaining, eh?
neither.
Yeah, and
I didn't even see
something with
what happened.
Itoje or something. Itoje, like he, at least in the post the match press conference, he was
Mm.
talking about like how Itoje, he something. I think he was sealing off in the ruck like 3 times throughout the
Mm.
game and never got a penalty or something like that. But
Mm.
it's a game of very fine margins, you know.
Mm.
Make those 2 kicks, we're in it. You don't drop the ball, we're in it. You know.
Mm.
Um, yeah. So then South Africa's game, you know, freaking so sick. That was such a good game. South Africa, France,
Mm.
dominated, dominated.
Who do you think will reach the finals? Like,
Uh, so South Africa's gonna play England.
mm.
So South Africa's obviously gonna destroy England. England's just they're just doing their laundry and now packing their bags, ready to go home to catch
Tube.
the tube back home. And then who's it? New Zealand's gonna play Argentina, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. New Zealand Argentina is always a good game though. So we'll see what happens. What's been happening in Fiji though? Other than rugby, that was rugby, guys. So I feel like there's probably been lots happening in Fiji while we've been all focused on rugby. 2-year, 8-month-old girl found dead in a 444-gallon drum in Vanuatu.
Yeah.
I guess so. Not to get depressing, but I can see how that could happen. A 2-year, 8-month-old girl has died after she was found floating in a 44-gallon drum in a settlement in Vanuatu.
You said vulnerable.
Oh, I said Vanuatu. Oh, sorry. Police say the mother of the child was washing clothes in the drum that was cut in half and filled with water. She had left her child as she went to the washroom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That short. Just that short time.
Man, so I guess, yeah, we got to keep our eye on our kids, man.
Just going to the washroom and coming back.
And she's gone.
She's probably on her phone in the bathroom.
Yeah, so true. So true.
Yeah.
Well, but kids can also drown in just no time, right?
Sorry. Too soon?
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no comment. So do you think Fiji team will be having a big party tonight?
I guess so. Yeah.
Box will win it back to back.
Gets the first bus home. Yeah. Yeah, Sam.
I'm digging that Waka blue hoodie you were wearing last night. How can we purchase one of those? Yeah, that's actually something I was sampling like for the last like couple years actually. It's
What
actually
blue
a
hoodie?
fishing hoodie. It's like a UV resistant,
Oh, that one.
like breathable hoodie that's made for like it's got like an built-in like a balaclava. What do you guys like a scarf? Like you can pull it up over your face so you can protect your eyes, like your whole face from the sun. It's
Especially for fishing, eh?
yeah. Well, yeah. Usually people
Diving.
use it for fishing. Yeah, just because you got water reflecting the sun and the sun coming from up there, so usually it's just too much for people of lighter skin tones. The tier 1 people, you know.
That's for tier 1 people.
Just for tier 1 people, you know, product for the tier 1 people skins. Yeah. I'm half tier 1, half tier 2. You know, I'm 1.5.
You're 0.5.
Hey, come on, bro. Is the Waka Black bucket hat sold in Suva? Yeah, it is actually. Like, so delivery is free. So if you go online and order it, like, we'll just give us your shipping address on the form, and and we'll send it to you.
Mm.
But it was available just yesterday in person at the market. But actually, I'm going to be talking with a friend who's in this chat about getting our stuff into a store. We've already chatted about it. I just have to set it up. It was just a crazy week. So we're going to have stuff in physical locations. It's in our coffee shop in Senganga, but who comes to Senganga, right? Starting tomorrow. So for those of you who do come past, you can get it there.
Mm.
And it'll be available at a hardware store near you very, very soon.
Mm.
Enough said. You guys will figure it out.
100% of police deaths are linked to NCDs.
Really?
Acting Commissioner of Police Juki Fong Chiu says it is sad to note that 100% of police deaths are linked to non-communicable
Diseases?
diseases while launching the
Like
Pinktober month.
diabetes or what?
Yeah. Chiu, is it Chiu? Yeah, Chiu pleaded to officers not to wait for a specific time to talk or improve their health. He says everyone should continue prioritizing their health because signing up for this job has meant putting others before themselves. But it would not be helpful if they are unwell. Hmm. Yeah, I could see that.
It's funny because police should be healthy, shouldn't they?
Yeah, bro. I I don't know if this was true, but like when they did like what's that training that they usually do to like
Like the academy.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they had to like train all of the police officers again, something like that happened like yeah, last year or the
Really?
other year. Yeah, fitness training.
Yeah. Like the fitness test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and most of like the police officers had a heart stroke and some of them died after
Oh
the
yeah,
training.
there was a couple that died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it
Right.
was it
Yeah. Yeah.
true?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like crazy. I can just
So disappointed.
imagine this big guy running and just having a heart stroke. Like, bro, as I imagine, like, how big are these police officers? Can they even like chase this? Like, if there was like a robbery or like a crime happening,
Mm,
can they
that's why I
chase them?
think police in Fiji need guns, and that's why you should vote for me when I become prime minister.
It's like, hey, stay still.
Hey, dude. No? What do you guys think? Should we give police guns? Huh? No way. Bulbinakawak family, I love all your videos. You always show us. I'm working in Israel at the moment, north side in the Golden Heights. Thank you.
Oh,
Man, crazy. So I know not all of Israel is like at war, like bombs everywhere, but are you close? So this is going to Debs Kandavu on Facebook. Are you in a sketchy place? Let us know. What's it like? What's it like where you're staying right now? So we got somebody in the chat right now that's actually in Israel, in the Golden Heights. That's like a regiment, right? Kind of thing.
Huey, can you add someone
Um,
live?
Yeah, who?
Oh God, she talked to him live.
yeah,
Yeah, oh, that's on
maybe that.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can add him in here. Should I?
Yeah, see if you can just talk to him.
Okay. Where are you? Should we add in?
Yeah, you should try and add him. That'd be an interesting conversation.
No, I can't. Slow connection. Shoot, I can't pick him to come live.
Mm.
I can ban him. I guess it's when you sign on, you select if you want to be able to come live.
Oh yeah, at the beginning.
Eh?
Same as.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Debs, log off and come back on, and let's go live straight from Israel. That'd be sweet.
Vitik, you grow macadamia nuts in Langda?
I don't know. Macadamias are super expensive though. Overseas.
What nuts can you
Huh?
grow in Senganga?
These nuts.
These nuts.
Oh, cancel him.
Back weekends, Bully like a brother all the way from Brisbane. Pula.
What's up?
No.
I'm trying to see if Deb's gonna come on here. Jess Kumar. Is that Jess? Is that Jess from Australia? What's up, Jess?
Kumar?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
She runs a.
Oh, I thought the our Jess.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I just got married to somebody with last name Kumar.
Mudalia.
Hey,
Hey.
so watching from Zambia. What is going on in Zambia right now? Hit us up. Yeah, macadamia nuts. They're actually a genus of 4 species of trees in the plant family of Proteaceae. They're actually indigenous to Australia. I think they're indigenous to northeastern New South Wales, central, southeastern Queensland specifically, probably. Yeah, I think around there.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's 2 species of the genus, and they're commercially important for their fruit. Just reading off of Google right now. I'm an idiot.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
So, what is this? I was reading something very interesting here. Where was it?
macadamia nuts. Have you seen it around the shop?
No, I've never
Some-
seen them in Fiji. I've never seen macadamia nuts in
Oh.
Fiji. Where was this?
Do you love
Jeez.
eating nuts?
I
What kind of nuts do you like?
My favorite nuts.
Mm.
Drop in the chat. What are your guys' favorite nuts? My favorite nuts, other than these nuts, would have to be. I like a good Brazil nut.
Mm.
I love a good Brazil nut. But they got a really hard shell. Really hard. What? Really? No, actually, the really like it's actually, dude, it's such a hard shell on that thing. Like the brown, it's such a thick brown hard shell. But I dig a good Brazil nut. What do you guys? Brazil nuts, pecans are good. Pecans are really good. What else do we got?
Are they all like the same shapes?
No, all
Or-
different shapes. Dude, pecans can be all sorts of shapes and sizes. Coconut, yes. It's just like I knew you were gonna say these nuts. Knew you're gonna say that. Cashew nuts. That actually is good. Those are good.
Yeah.
We're losing lots of people
Yeah.
here, but we'll just keep going with this. Yeah.
They,
Scale of 1 to 10, I don't have because I don't know 10 nuts off the top of my head.
yeah.
What?
Oh man.
2 or 3 nuts off the
Yeah.
top of my head.
Mm.
So,
Hey, this guy.
what's the most recent news with Elon Musk? Let's look up Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, he's getting fined.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Mm.
Over what? Child porn stuff?
No, but like I guess it has
Child
to do.
sexual
Oh yeah.
exploitation
Okay.
on their. So Australia's online safety regulator is taking a tougher stance against global tech giants handling of child sexual exploitation material on their platform, issuing Google with an official warning and finding
Mm.
finding Elon Musk's X, formerly Twitter, for $610,000. 500. Like what? $610,000. If you have $1,000 in the bank, that would be like a 1 cent coin. Like the $610,000 to Elon Musk,
Yeah.
would be like a 1 cent coin.
Mm.
And 1 cent coins don't actually exist anymore, so it wouldn't even exist in his mind. So like this, who is this e-safety commissioner, Julie Imnan Grant? Yeah, good job doing nothing.
Mm.
Like, oh, if Twitter okay, here we go. Lower down. If Twitter chooses not to pay the infringement notice, so Twitter's being fined because there's like bad child material on there, which is obviously horrible. We were actually we were talking about like human trafficking just the other day on the live. And so if Twitter chooses not to pay the infringement notice, they can penalize the platform up to $780,000 for each day they are out of compliance. So,
Mm. Yeah.
there you go.
Actually, said 610K It's peanuts to Mr. Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's not
It's peanuts.
peanuts. Who is that? Who said that?
Sulita.
Is that normally?
No, Sulita.
Shalita, nice. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Uh, oh, from VT again. Macadamias grow in
We do.
Hawaii, but take a long time to yield. Produce
Oh,
approximately 11,000 plus per acre. $11,000
oh, okay. Per
plus.
season, per
Yeah.
acre.
Wow.
Yeah, uh, which is okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, once the trees are grown, hey.
Mm.
Once the trees are grown. Um, yeah, macadamia nuts. What
That's
else do
good.
we got?
That's great. That's great.
Okay, the QVS fire. Yeah.
TVS
So,
fire.
what do you guys know about the QVS fire? So there was apparently some boys lit fire to the dormitory.
Yeah.
Like one of like Lotte was staying in there, right?
Oh, he was.
Yeah. So all he made it out
Yeah.
with, one of my cousins, all he made it out with was like whatever he was wearing, like a shirt and a short.
Oh,
So that's why they had to go down there and give him his clothes, or they sent his
close again.
clothes and everything on the
Oh,
airplane, I think, because he had
wow.
nothing. So what happened with that thing? Like, was it because I heard they're like burning people's toes and stuff like that?
Oh, like the paper and like
What do they do?
yeah,
Put
they
it in
put
your
the
toe
paper.
when you're sleeping,
Yeah, you're sleeping and then try and burn it from one end.
and it might
And then
burn
like
you, right?
then
And is
just
that
start running around.
oh
Yeah, probably it burn the I don't know whatever that is. I don't know if this is the new dom or is it the old one? Because if it's the old
have you
one,
been
then
there?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is very. So
What's up, David?
I think it's the old one. Yeah, got burned up. Man, imagine all that stuff.
Jeez,
Imagine the kids like
I know. Like all this stuff is gone.
yeah,
Everything.
those ones that the kids that they came from like the villages and like took them a long time to
Yeah.
like get all this stuff. It must be hard.
So I think in Fiji there's this thing that kids do. At least the boys, mosquito coil. I think. Oh, okay. So I'm
Mm,
not saying this is what like caused the fire, but I know because I've heard from some of the boys here, like they put like a piece of paper in between like your big toe and or
mm,
in between your toes, and then like when you're sleeping, and then they light it on fire,
mm,
and it basically burns down, and then it burn right into like the crease in your toes,
mm,
and yeah, I heard that. Well, obviously painful, but I've also heard that there's a bunch of kids who weren't allowed, like they were suspended or like they were in trouble with the
yeah,
teachers
yeah.
or the headmaster or something, and so they had to stay home, and all the other students got to go out. And I think something happened with the group of students that was getting like um, punished, basically.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's sad. Man who charged and will appear in court tomorrow. So this is
well,
finally
that's good,
getting charged.
huh?
You remember the
Yeah,
story
yeah, yeah,
back?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was last month. Yeah, so he's finally get charged tomorrow. An unemployed man who tried to set fire to Tom police station on the 21st September and will appear at the magistrate
She's
court tomorrow. Wow.
idiot,
Yeah. It's
idiot.
alleged that the man lit a fire right across the road leading to the police station, and two vehicles were also parked in close. Mm. He then allegedly threw a bottle of fuel into the police station. I don't know why he did that. There'll be a lot of questions. Maybe he had like you know something. Oh wait, important
What?
part. Assistant Commissioner of Police Masaki Wanga says the man was released from St. Giles on Thursday, not
Oh,
taken into custody.
oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, because he was put in St. Giles, right?
So they believe that he was what
Crazy.
crazy?
Oh, didn't he say God told him to do it or something like that? In the
Really?
last, didn't he say that last
Yeah,
2 weeks ago? I thought.
probably Lily Java send him a lot of
Oh yeah, he was getting ready for Lily Java, maybe.
Mhm.
Lily Java coffee.
Now he's gonna be eating a lot of nuts at the prison.
My grandfather used to have a store in Samambula. He said, or no, I said,
Mm.
interesting. Samambula. I don't know Suva that well, so I don't even know where that is.
It's Ambula where we got off. Where the avenue is. There, campus. Yeah, Sambula.
Oh, that's
That's Sambula area.
I thought that was Valalevo.
No.
Oh,
Or where we first got off
yeah,
and catch the cab.
yeah.
That was Valero.
Oh, okay.
So we did the interview.
Got it. My
Mm.
bad, people. My bad. Not familiar with the capital city, you know? We stay keeping it real here on the farm with my dirty truck and tractor. So Fiji has clarified that at no point did any government minister or government official exert any influence on or pressure on the airline to operate the charter flight to Israel, and the decision was made independently by Fiji Airways. This comes as questions have been raised by the Fiji Labour Party on who will pay for the trip to Jerusalem in the first place. Well, wasn't it a charter flight?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they didn't charter a one-way flight to Jerusalem.
No.
Like,
Why would they?
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
In a statement, the airline says the decision to operate the charter flight was based on. They say following the recent delivery of 2 new A350 aircraft into the Fiji Airways fleet, the airline has some excess wide-body aircraft time available. And operating charter flights is one way to utilize this excess. Yeah, like. Meanwhile, FLPO claims that they are reliably informed that the 238 people who took the pilgrimage to Jerusalem charter charges. But if it's 238 people at 2.3 million is what they owe. What is that?
Each.
That all 230 people, each of them would owe 10 grand.
Yeah.
For the trip.
So what were they saying? Are they saying like why did the plane went pick them up?
Yeah, they're saying they're
didn't you say, like,
surprised
all the
that Fiji Airways undertook the charter flight without its full cost being met.
Oh.
And this is certainly is well outside its customer credit policy.
Oh.
The party alleged in the coalition government. The FLP further claims that the airline was told the pay just unbelievable and asked is religious groups. They further ask how will such a huge sum be paid to the people who traveled, and will Fiji Airways end up writing off the amount, or will the minister responsible make it good? Yeah, good luck. I don't know how credit works in Fiji. It never gets paid.
Come back and do a big fundraising and then pay.
And then pay back? Yeah. That's the wrong way around.
Oh.
I just don't believe that Fiji Airways. That can't be right, though.
Yeah.
I don't see how that can be right. So I wonder what putting away some cash dollars. All right, guys. So just based on my quick costing, right now tickets are $1,000 returned to Sydney, like 990 something. So we'll call it 2,000, right? Because tickets will be more pricey while during the World Cup. I'm gonna do a really rough costing estimate. So if we got $2,000 for the tickets, then we're gonna go on a Friday, so we can be there for a Saturday game and stay one whole week, so we can catch 2 games, right? So which means you need 1 week of accommodation and eating. So you can probably split a hotel room with a person for like, they say 300 Fiji a night. 300 times. So you got 3 times 7 days at least. So you had $2,100. So let's just say 1,000 for accommodation, because you're sharing it that 2,100 with somebody else. Say another 1,000 for food while you're there. How about 1,500 for food and drink? for those of you crazy partiers out there. So 2,000 for flights, 1,000 for accommodation, 1,500 for food and drink, and then probably another 1,000 for domestic transport because the games will probably not be both in Sydney or wherever you land. Like you'll probably have to go from like Brisbane, Sydney, or
Yeah.
Adelaide, or I don't know where it'll be. But domestic flights probably another $1,000, and then just add on another 1,000 for like shopping, shopping and like random spend.
Right.
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 So we got our flights, we got our food, we got our accommodation, domestic flights. Oh, tickets, right. Another 1,000 for tickets. So we got flights, we got accommodation. What do you say? Oh, food and drink, right? Drink. Then we got domestic tickets. We got spending money. And we got tickets to the games because you're looking at about 500 Fijian per ticket. So 2,000 plus 1,000 is 3,000, 6,000, 7,500. $7,500 that you guys need to save between now and the next World Cup, which will probably be too much. So let's just call it $7,000 because we're overestimating here. Like this won't be double. They'll definitely be more expensive, but I doubt they'll be double. So you take 7,000 and we divide it by 4 years, which is 48 months, right? 12 times 4, 48 months. It's $145 a month. So we'll call it fortnightly if you guys get paid. So you have to put away at least $70 more, just 72, 73 bucks. Just say. So you put away $70 every fortnight for the next 4 years, you'll have more than enough money to go to the Rugby World Cup. Can it be done?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a push, hey? What do you guys think? Do you think you guys can afford to put away $70 fortnightly?
Fortnightly. Yeah. Well, when are we
I'm
starting?
gonna do it.
When are we starting?
I'm
Next
gonna
year?
do it. I'm gonna do it just to show you, just to like track it, just for fun. Just put it, just put it in there. But I think we'll have accommodation care of anyways.
Why?
Huh? With Janati. He said, he's like, dude, you're not paying for accommodation. Just come to my house. But things change, so we should still plan for it, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, just
yeah,
plan for that.
Yeah.
In case. Yeah, we're going for that.
It's hard. Like $70 bi-weekly is not easy for a lot of people. That's great. Like lots of people don't have that kind of like spending or saving ability, right? But you guys have to start. If you guys wanted to go to, I'm talking about this because like if you guys actually want to go to a World Cup, this is like 2027 is going to be the one to go to. It's in Australia. Like the only way it gets closer is if it goes to New Zealand. After that, do they have the 2031 Rugby World Cup? It's just in Fiji. Never mind. Oh, is it going to be in the USA?
No.
Huh?
Really?
Oh, USA Rugby World Cup 2031. Rugby is one of the fastest growing sports in the USA by hosting not one but 2 tournaments in 2031 and 2033. Even more of the population will get a chance to savor.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Okay, so it's in the States in 2031.
So
it's in Australia in 2027.
Then you can.
So we'll smack both. Yeah. So if you guys want to, we just did the breakdown for everybody. So if you guys want to make it to the next World Cup in Australia, which is very close, yeah, Tina's like, not with some of the ridiculous demands some of these schools have with bi-weekly school events. Yeah, no doubt, hey? Just draining. Yeah, we can go stay with Jess. There you go. Thank you, Jess. Where can we purchase your Waka t-shirts and hoodies? You can go online and go to wakafarms.com/store. Everything's there if you want to pay M-Pesa or credit card. All the instructions are there. Free shipping in Fiji. But you guys, we got to put away $70 a week starting right now. $70 a week, or $100. Let's call it $150.
Fortnite.
Or sorry, $70 fortnightly. or $150 a month for the next 4 years.
Mm.
And then that'll give you $7,000, which should be way more than enough to go. Like the thing is, like, you could do it for probably $5,000 or $4,000 or something, and just pinch pennies all the time and not like be able to do it. But like, if you're gonna go, let's do it right. Let's go out for, let's go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Let's go and like, oh, I want to buy that shirt, buy the jersey, right? You
Yeah.
want to buy like another team's jersey or like eat at the stadium or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So like a lot of people here, like you guys see that, like in the stands, there's the tier 1 people, right? In the stands. Like people just like holding beers, like, yeah. Most of those people just put on their credit card, right? Or on their credit line. Like those people, you just see it and you think like, oh, all the
Money.
rich people, like,
Yeah.
trust me, I know most of these people are not.
Yeah.
They haven't saved for that. So like
Mm.
what we can do is do it different. So like, thanks for giving encouragement to save money, just to cheer for our country. Well, it's like, if you think about it, like 1 year before, you think, oh, I'll like worry about this as it gets closer, but it's so much easier now. Like, or imagine starting now, saving $30 fortnightly for the one in the USA. Like, that'll be even easier. So the further back we can do this, the better. So
Yeah.
put away $70 and every 2 weeks, and you're going to the Rugby World Cup, baby.
I'll start in Jan next year.
You're starting Jan. So you're gonna have to put away
Yeah,
80.
80?
Probably.
80.
80 bi-weekly.
Probably going nuts.
Sell some nuts. He's gonna go sell his nuts, so you can save for the Rugby World Cup. On that note, put away $70. Don't just save money.
Yeah.
You don't have to sacrifice any of yourself or your. Oh, actually, before we go, don't leave, because I did want to talk about something that I was supposed to talk last week, and that was how to deal. We need to start asking the questions again before, so that we can get some questions going.
Yeah.
But somebody asked me to talk about how do you deal with kids bullying in school, like her kids are getting bullied in school. Were you bullied in school ever?
I believe we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah. Remember?
You don't want to talk about it again, obviously.
This
just brings back some bad memories.
Yeah. No.
He's like, I was shoved into the corner and they kicked me. But anyways, bullying is real. And I think everybody probably has a different approach. I'm like, with my kids at least, I'm like, if they punch you, then you can punch them. Maybe not the best strategy though, right?
Nowadays it's different too with bullying. The cyberbullying. So a lot of kids
Yeah.
days.
Yep.
Mostly
cyberbullying. So how about kids who get bullied because they're like on the spectrum? That's a bad one in Fiji. Like, people like kids who are either autistic or just like have some sort of like mental disability. Because I remember being in Fiji when I was a kid, and like I knew a guy my age who was just he was on the spectrum, and dude, people made fun of him so much, and it felt really wrong. Did you go to school with anybody who had any like
special
needs or was on the spectrum?
Yeah, primary school.
Were they treated
different?
Okay?
Yeah.
But differently?
Yeah, but like
They weren't bullied?
No.
Okay, that's nice.
They get the special treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the school system's set up for it either, right? Yeah, Norm's like, I used humor to avoid getting bullied. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I never really did get bullied.
No?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Teach them how to wrestle. I totally agree. That's what Dave
Dave's
saying.
Yeah.
That's the plan. But for now, we use fists. These fists.
These fists.
Yeah.
These fists.
Yeah, these fists.
No, we talked about the last time. School brawls. Yeah, that's what we talked about. We didn't talk about bullies.
Right, and we talked about like Steph's dad.
Yeah.
Did we tell a story?
We talked about Steph's dad.
I should just read. Should I retell the story?
Yeah,
Quickly?
shit.
So talking about bullying, Steph's dad got punched at school, came home, and his dad was like, "My son's," and like we don't lose fights. He's like, "Get in the car. I'm driving you back to the school." Drives him back to the school. Where's the guy? And Steph's dad sees the guy standing with a few other guys, and he's like, "Oh, he's over there." And so his dad pulls up, parks the car. He's like, "Hey, get out, go punch him, like go fight him and go win, like
Mm.
because we don't lose." So her dad walks up to the group, and then he's like, her dad's dad doesn't know which guy it is. He just knows that one of the guys. So her dad just picks the smallest guy in the group and just walks up and just sucker punches the littlest guy. And knocks him out cold, and then just walks back to the car, gets in. It's like, okay, let's leave.
leave,
Just-
hurry,
yeah,
leave, let's go.
But his dad didn't know that he actually that it was the big guy that was punching the fought her dad.
It's like, I bet like before you sucker punch the guy, say, I'm sorry. What?
Bro, yeah. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. What? You're what? Ooh, just walk away. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
what?
What just
His dad's like,
happened?
good job, son. Let's go out for McDonald's. You earned that one. Yeah, exactly. So funny, hey? Bullying is everywhere. You just got to stand up to them. If you get knocked down, just get back up. Yeah. But how does a kid deal with bullying like when they're in school? Like as I say, yeah, if you get punched, punch them back. What if you don't get punched? What if you get made fun of?
Mm.
Hmm.
I bet it would be embarrassed if
Yeah.
I get bullied in front of everybody, and I know I couldn't fight the guy because he's bigger than me.
I think as a parent, like you just change the community that they're in.
Mm.
Like so whether that's changing the school or making sure that like for me, I was always part of a church or like a youth group or whatever. And so like I knew my value. I didn't care about the value that my school friends put in me because I know that the people that actually mattered to me are the people whose opinions cared about,
Mm.
like cared about me.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like the people who I shared like common values with, where I knew that like people who aligned with my belief systems were my people my whole life,
Mm.
and I still do. You know, like
Mm.
there's just something different. And so to surround your kids with people and like to convince them that like these are your people. This is a safe place. These are the people that matter. When what they say matters, what they say, goes. And like if an elder in this group says something, like you listen.
Mm.
Um, knowing that like knowing just whose opinion to pay attention to is actually important, I think. So giving your kids those boundaries.
Mm.
Um, and that even would help with the cyberbullying aspect of it on social media is like knowing that you know people's opinions don't matter because they don't know you. I mean, what do you think I'm setting my kids up for? Like my kids, there's a big risk that like our kids don't end up very well if they read the comments.
Mm.
And like we've read comments that hurt our feelings.
Mm.
um it doesn't usually, like, but there's some stuff it's like you just like, oh, it just gets under your skin sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the times I stay out of the comments. That's why I have people who go through the comments for us sometimes just to like, you know, help us out.
Mm.
Because like you can't live in the comments. And so I think like, yeah, building into your kids and surrounding them with the right community at the right stages of life. Like, dude, I would say like no phones before 15, like
Mm.
for sure. Like I don't think kids are ready for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like phone
In
active
the
stuff.
days, it was okay, right? But nowadays,
With boys especially.
mm.
Not saying that women, don't struggle with the pornography thing, but it's especially bad for little boys. Just
Mm.
speaking as a guy myself.
Mm.
Um, and so I think it's just not smart to give your kids like before they.
When you first found,
I was 15.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I bought it like for
yeah.
myself.
Wow.
So my parents wouldn't buy me one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like if
what.
you want a phone, you have to buy a phone.
That's
You have to get a job.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what my dad told me.
yeah,
He's like, I'm not ever gonna buy you a phone.
yeah.
You want a phone? Buy it yourself.
Buy your own phone.
So I got my first phone when first year uni.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was high school days. I was like, we shouldn't get a phone. I was like, looking back, I was like, well, it's a great way to teach our kids.
Yeah.
Um, if you want something like that, well, better, because I won't be paying for your recharge
Yeah.
every
Exactly.
week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. It's definitely it's hard though. It's hard. What do you guys do? Like, what do you
But you gotta do what you can do to.
Fuzzy? What would you do if you had kids? I get some
Oh,
advice from
Fuzzy over
Fuzzy.
here.
She's yeah. I don't know what other than like just surrounding your kids with good people
Yeah.
and a good community that like so they know where their value actually is from like real people that actually matter
Mm.
because like people who matter to mom and dad will matter to the kids
Mm.
like in the younger years like you dictate what's important in their
Mm.
lives like if you want them to take piano lessons they will take piano lessons because they're your kid. If you want them to do rugby they will do rugby. If you want them to go to church they will go to church.
Mm.
And so there's a time in life where you can't actually force your kids to do stuff anymore. So people call it brainwash, but like if you don't do it somebody else will. That's
Mm.
at the end of the day like
Very
people are like,
true.
oh, you're brainwashing your kids. It's like, well, if I don't set these parameters for them and brainwash them, then something else will just brainwash them. It's social media, it's like toxic people,
Mm.
online or whatever it is. Friends, friend groups are a big one. Like
Mm.
controlling their friend group
Yeah.
would be huge. So yeah, I think like to counteract the bullying, like, and I would for sure be a huge proponent for martial arts.
Mm.
Like my boys are pretty tough right now, like compared to most kids. Like they'll throw down, but I don't know how that will be like going forward.
Mm.
But I never had a problem with it because I was always bigger than everybody, and so people didn't really pick on me. Not because I was like mean or aggressive. It was just,
You're just big.
yeah, maybe,
So scared of your physical look.
yeah, just such a
Yeah.
beefy hunk.
Such a big man.
Yeah, beef man. They used to call me beef man. Yeah, with the macadamias. Um, and but yeah, I started taking jujitsu a few years before we left Canada, and that was like I was like, oh, I didn't realize how empowering it is to be able to know how to like choke somebody out, like how to
You
like,
like choking.
huh?
You like choking
Oh,
somebody.
dude, I would choke you out so fast right now.
Wow.
Actually, just looking at you is
Yeah.
pissing me off. Can I
Wow.
choke you out?
You say this.
I want to choke somebody out in here. Who can I choke out? Throw you in a bit mad armbar, like rear naked choke. Let's go. Give you a little twister. But yeah, like knowing that you could at any moment like suffocate somebody
Mm.
is so empowering.
Mm.
Like, cause like you're just like, oh yeah, okay, say
Mm.
something. In your mind, like I walk around like every day, everywhere I go, I'm like, say something. Say something to me. No, I'm just kidding. I just have people like throw down on the streets now, and I go,
You just
like,
like,
come on,
quick,
let's go. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm
choking
sorry.
somebody out.
Yeah. Demonstration, please. Oh yeah, see, Jess is asking for a demonstration. Choking you out. Huh. Okay, all right.
I'm just sleeping.
Oh,
I see
yeah. All right, we'll get ready. I'll throw the gi on for the next episode. Yeah. Hey, Fuzzy, stop laughing, please. That's enough. I don't like it. But yeah, surround your kids with good people. You determine what's important to your kids for a very limited amount of time, and just control who they're around as much as possible, and make sure that like you surround them as much as possible with good people who really actually care about them, and teach them how to fight. Really, actually teach them how to fight. Take them to a class like screw piano. People make fun of musicians. Like, well, it's true. Like, right? Like, don't art. don't do that stuff.
Take them to wrestling.
Take them to wrestling. Take them to Hapkido,
Yeah.
which is I think one of the only martial arts available in Fiji.
Mm.
Take them. I'm actually wanting to start a wrestling class. We've been talking about it for a long time with a gentleman on this chat actually at the school. So he was I believe he was like a college wrestling, U.S. college wrestling coach.
Mm.
So wrestling translates really well into rugby,
Mm.
like double leg takedowns and like even just like pummeling. Like like where guys like before the match you see them like one arm under then one arm over, like just as they're warming up, they're like hitting the chest against. That's like that's a wrestling. Yeah, that's a wrestling warm up.
Mm.
So like wrestling translates so well into rugby. So teach your kids how to fight, and just that confidence will build them up hugely. And even if for women, like that's where a lot of like the jiu-jitsu gyms and like martial arts stuff, like the jiu-jitsu gym I was a part of, they actually made a lot of their money off of teaching women self-defense classes. So it's just like you could come in for like a quick like 2-week course, like you come in like every night for an hour, and like by the end, like like if how to like get out if like a guy came behind you, like put his arm around you, you'd have like the move to like dislodge his arms and like so that'd be something cool if somebody would offer that in Fiji. I will choke Tui out on camera next time, so meet us here at 4:30 on Friday. All right, appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you guys on Friday at 4:30. Actually,
no,
we won't.
No, we won't.
No,
Yeah.
it's been a long time, guys, since I went diving, spearfishing. So
We'll be
I'm going out for a couple days. I'm gonna be out of service for a couple days. We make a vlog though.
Yep.
It'd be sick.
So
Yeah.
sick.
So
so stoked.
Normally, only wrestling I do is with my conscience.
Normally, eat a lot of macadamia.
Normally, keep those macadamia nuts going into your system, and enjoy. Thank you, Jess. We will see you guys next week. Appreciate you guys.